Hi guys, how are you? I am very late today. I know I promised to come through for you because you know what? I promised Uguti I'm gonna come through for you guys and do these evening situations with you. So that's what I'm gonna do. If you catch me late, then you will catch up. I just wanna do all the things that were happening in the courtroom today. I'm gonna start from the beginning and then we'll finish. It's very long, guys. It's very long. It was a good day in court. It was a very good day in court today. Thank you, guys. I hope you guys are gonna get notifications. I hope you're gonna get notifications so that the things can happen. The things that happened in the courtroom. Hello, Sipo. How are you? I'm feeling cold early today. It's very cold. I'm feeling very cold. Okay, guys, how are you guys? How are you? Good evening. Let me do just a quick summary of what was happening in the court. It's not a summary. I'm gonna go through everything that I can because I'm very tired. I am extremely tired. Hello, Shabazz. How are you doing? So I'm gonna do that quickly for you and then we go to bed. I'm hoping by 10:30 we'll be done. Okay. Please like the live. 17 people in here. Can we kindly please like the live? Please kindly just press anywhere. Hello, Justice. Hello, Justice. So we're talking about the Senzo Meyiwa case. I'm sure you have seen. We're talking about what happened today. So today, Ubaloyi had started with addressing the court, saying that the court requested that Pinky from Vodacom should attend the court. And Ubaloyi was explaining to the courtroom that Pinky won't be able to come. And I was like, not surprised. Not surprised. Hello, Clemens. I'm not surprised because I thought about it. That's how things are going to be. Hello, Mandla. I thought that's how it's going to be. Pinky's not gonna come through. Biggie is not gonna come through. Not today. Not today. And yeah. So then after Baloi explained that, and then this one, Ustain comes through and says, actually, I'm gonna be here today and tomorrow I must leave early because I'm catching my flight. Sir, no one asked her. No one asked him that time. He was busy telling us the things. Anywho, okay, moving right along, who cares what God does, okay? So this is what happened. I'm gonna be going through everything. I don't know where my specs are because my eyes are saying the things that, hello, Miss Aisha, Mrs. Aisha, you scar swena, babes. Okay, so let's start, okay? Why does it look so weird? Let me go open them in my laptop. They look so weird. Everything that I worked on. Okay. Hold on. Sorry, guys. Can't I make it big? The notes, because my eyes are troubling me now. Okay, hold on, please, quickly. Just want to make the font bigger. These are my notes. Just want to make the font bigger so that we all not complaining about anything at all. Hello, Ketokuhle. Hello, Sipo. Hello, Edward. I'm gonna be with you now, guys. I'm gonna be with you now. Okay, so let's start from the beginning now that I can see properly with the bigger font. Baloi told the court that since it requested that, okay, let's recap from yesterday. You remember that yesterday the judge entered the arena, distracted advocate Mrs. cross-examination because he wanted Stain to a kennel stain. he wanted Colonel Steyn to actually show the court how he compiled the documents of Triple K and Triple KC. I think it's Triple K5, Triple KC. I don't know, somewhere there, those things. Yes. So he wanted him to show us how he compiled it through from the section 205 of Vodacom. Okay, and then so that ended up having Mrs. cross-examination being stopped like that, emergency stop like that, because the judge wanted to see whatever he wanted to see sharp. And then because Mnisi mentioned that when the judge was saying to Steyn must answer certain questions from Pinky's document, and Mnisi was like, sir, judge, you can't be telling this man to come and hear. It's not his statement, it's not his situation. It is only the person, because when a judge, you told me, you said it yourself when a judge, that I can't ask questions to Mr. Host. So, Nje, what is this that you are doing? And then when he was cornered like that by Mnisi, the judge ended up saying, actually, Pinky can be called. So that is what Baloyi was referring to this morning when Baloyi was telling us that Pinky can't be in court today, which is Thursday, and also tomorrow, which is Friday, but she can come when? Monday. And I was like, the calculation here is that in my head, I'm not sure if that's what happened, but in my head, what came to mind was actually Monday already. This one, Baloyi told us that Steyn is gonna be there in Joburg and go back to George. Sorry guys, he's gonna be there until Friday. He has the whole week to deal with the whole clarification situation. If you ask me, Steyn hasn't clarified Jack. Steyn hasn't clarified Jack, in my opinion. Okay, so that's why we are having that conversation today. And then when they were calculating, I was like, it was intentional, because now why is we want them here together. Do you guys remember there was a live I was doing with Kwazi, and then me and Kwazi said that actually it will be better if you bring Steyn and Pinky here and they are here, and so that they can actually the other one speaks on their 205, which is the Vodacom's one, and then Steyn speaks on his exhibit O and his exhibit KK, those KKs, K1 up to K5 or K whatever. Yes, those Ks. So that's what we wished for. And then when that was said is happening, we were excited. And then at the back of my hand, at my mind, at the same time, I knew it's impossible, because the way Baloyi's face looked when that was said yesterday, he was not happy. Anywho, so fast forward to today, then Baloyi comes and tell us, no, Upinki won't be available today and tomorrow. And then that one, sneaky, that one, Steyn comes and says that sorry guys, Steyn comes and says that actually, my lord, I also won't be here. Sorry about that. I'm not surprised with that response. That's why I'm saying that. Now I hope I made it clear. Okay, so after that we went to advocate Mnesike. Before that, guys, what had happened is that advocate Mnisi, the judge wanted Steyn now to show us the compilation, okay? And then there was that thing, and then all of a sudden he said that, Patience, why did you retract? I read that for your information. So all of a sudden, Judge Moses said that this one, Steyn can actually go on and do the comparison. And then Mnisi was like, actually, I heard, because I heard him saying, do the comparison and then they can cross-examine you. So in my head, I was thinking his meaning, Ukuti, everyone is going to do cross-examination. Hence, Mnisi had the question of asking, please clarify, judge, for me, when you are saying, am I supposed to pack my cross-examination and then we deal with this thing of state? And then the judge was like, no, section 186, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, he likes reading laws. He loves case laws when he wants to do ishendes ezi. He loves case laws, because what he should have said, oh, okay, Pinky, it's fine. Can we just, it's fine. I'll allow Stain to do this and then you will come back, or I'll allow you to finish your cross. What was it that he was going overboard reading case laws? I was like, this man, guys, this man, I can't. And then Advocate Mnisi ended up starting with his cross-examination then. And then this is how it started, okay, guys. Today, the house was on fire. This is what happened. The compilation of cell phone data by Vodacom is governed by an act. In your case, what body of legislation empowers you? Ustain, the investigation officer applies and it is signed by a magistrate. That's how it's legally done. Okay? And then Stain, I received a sworn statement from investigating officer which authorized me to do what I did, or to do what I do. Okay? Umnisi refers to Stain. Okay, then there was Umnisi referred to Stain as Mr. Stain instead of Colonel Stain. Okay? Guys, the way that battle of titles happened there, I went and checked what does Colonel mean and what does colonel mean, because these are two words. These are two different words. So I'm trying to understand, why are these SEPs people saying it's a kennel? A kennel is a dog's house. Is a dog house. And then a colonel is a rank there by SEPs or army. So I don't know what is this, Marake. Okay, Shapu. And then Mr. Stain took an offense because Mnisi is calling him Mr. Stain instead of saying Kenneth. And then Mnisi was asking, what is the problem, sir? What's the issue? What's the big deal, sir? Come on now. Because addressing you as Mr. Stain now, you are being irritable for the why? Make it make sense. And then Umnisi was like, I have no purpose. Okay, Umnisi, when he did not understand this, and then Stain said like, well then, if that is the case, he said this after our goat, Mr. Mgomezulu, was like, I think when he was sitting there, he was like, no, we're not doing this. We are not doing this today. Hell no, I've heard it. He got up and said, no. We're not going to be doing this. This is not crash. This is not crash. We're not doing this. Sir, you are an ordinary citizen. You are a witness in that box. You are retired. You are no longer a police. Those are ranks that you are referring to. Are you a police now? You are a citizen. Just a citizen. So please, please, I was like, yes, when I'm going Zulu. Yes, when I'm going Zulu. There are things that you will get up and say. And he was still taking offense, and the judge was offended also himself, guys. The judge was offended because he felt like these boys are not respecting Ubas. That's how I interpreted the situation. These boys are not respecting the bus here. Hi, Bo. Okay, and then I thought that was Mgomezulu was doing the goat situation that he normally does. Hi, Bo, kantangibuzangelangeni, guys. Doesn't Ramusipile gets up and say, you know what? That's it. You must know something is very irritating when Ramusipile is irritated, ne? You must know that it is a flappant situation. When Ramusipile gets irritated, you must know. He comes and says, this is becoming a joke. No, he says, my lord, for a lack of a better word, this is becoming a joke. What does it have to do with anything, whether you are Mr. or a Colonel? No one is disrespecting anybody here. What is this? For the sake of progress, can we continue? Because no one is offending anyone here. It's still respectful. What is this? The judge was unhappy. Guys, Uramsipili offended the judge to an extent. Today we did not hear his voice. uRamsipele dealt with the judge, and the judge sat in his naughty corner the whole day. And if you notice, guys, every time Ramsipele stands up to the judge does that thing. Uyangala at angodlali nani ke mnake. I am playing with you guys. I don't play like that. I don't like it when I'm not the center of attention. Why are you doing that to me? He has those tendencies, guys. He threw a tantrum, guys. I was like, oh, he was like, angidlali nani. Sapani ibhola lami angidlali nani anidlali ngimdedwa nebhola la. Yimina ngiphelo nebhola nidlali. He went on like that. It was something, if you need to understand what happened there. For me, that's where my brain went. I was like, hayibo, sesidlala ngonompopi ka-Patience manje. Sidlala ngonompopi ka-Patience, and Patience is the only one who has unompopi, and then he's like, noni angidlali nani. Huh? Guys, the things that you see in the courtroom, icon. Okay, so Ramsipele put an end on that nonsense, and then not Ustein Kesana after yesterday's lecture. Not Ustein coming here naye engala, guys, at then that means I have no purpose in this court. Disrespect number 2. In 1 week, he says, then that means I have no. Just because he refuses to be called Mr. Stein, he wants to be called Colonel. That time, the person, as we knew at that time, he is a retired member of SEPS. He's no longer SEPS now. He's an ordinary citizen just like us. He's unhappy with being called Mr. Stein. Hayibo. Kanti a male person is a what? Isn't it a Mr.? Up until they make it make sense. Hey, bana. Hey, up until they say, actually, I'm a professor. Actually, I'm advocate, so and so. Sorry, but I loved that Umnisi did not stop there. Umnisi did not stop. He was like, Judge, I'm waiting for you to make a ruling on this. He was like, I'm not making any ruling. I'm not making any ruling. Haibo. All because a whole Stein was not respected and called a colonel, which he is not. He's not a colonel, guys. Yeah, that was very funny, guys. It was funny, but at the same time, it's such a sad situation because what's going on in that judge's head? Does he think we are still in the apartheid? Yo, hi son. Hi guys, ndinixibele igawuni. Hey, ningixolele. Kuyabanda eKapa. Okay, let us move. Ayininzi into kodwa ngilibele kushwaqa endane nqanti. Yo. Okay, let's go to actually. Now, Mnisi, I heard the court say Exhibit KK5 and Exhibit KK5C, you prepared the document. Stein, no, I printed them to use them here. I was like, wait, can't you wait Monday? Were they not the exhibit Baloy was giving because they were come? Isn't that the exhibits that were with the statement of this new affidavit? Guys, I'm confused and I got confused instantly when he said it's no, he just printed it. Where is it from? Isn't that with the things that were given in the court Monday? Yo, guys, ikotikarata. Okay, and then Omnisi, you never changed anything on this document, which is the product of Vodacom Ustein. That's correct. And then Omnisi, can you show us where there is communication between number 4358 and 202? That is Kelly, and 4358 is Kelly's number, and 202 is IQ's number 5's number. All right. And then Ustein responded and say, if you look at that document, it won't be there. Umnisi, this document you then brought here don't show the calls between number ending 4358 and number 202. Ustein, the phone shows data is being used. Umnisi, then you came to the conclusion a call was made. Ustein, I used the download information and that on the section 205. Mamelake, this is what confused me. If he's using the download information and the section 205, why must they differ but the phone is using Vodacom network? Why must they differ, guys? Why would they even differ? Because the phone uses Vodacom network, and if it's a data call, it's a Vodacom data, so why is it not going to appear in anything that has to do with Vodacom? Anyway, let's move. Mnisi, you say there was communication, that number ending 202 called number 4358 and the data was used on first call, staying yes, and the second call. Today, the second call is no longer a time call. It is today, what call? A data call. The lies that, guys, can he get arrested when he leaves? While he's busy saying, at 2 o'clock, he needs to be at the airport. Can he please be at the behind the van? Udinga uba kwi-van. Udinga uba kwi-van. He needs to be in a van, guys. There's no way. Okay. Mnisi, was it a WhatsApp, a Skype? And then Ustein was like a blackberry.net. Guys, if blackberry.net was not making calls to... Okay, if it was a blackberry.net, where did they get that information from? They say they requested it in 2020, didn't they? So where did they get that info? Because of BlackBerry. Kade engaseko. Kade. Kade. Which devices were those? Also. And also it was pins that were making, it was pins, pin what, AD, what, it was 6, or ADF, what, it was a lot, 6 numbers, guys. But why are we using, do you guys understand? You are us under that courtroom of Judge Rata, okay? And then, the person who initiated the call was 202 Ustein. I don't know what he used, but 4358 Kelly was using blackberry.net. You can't tell if he Nduli used airtime or data. Ustein, that's correct. Guys, the contradictions. Do you agree with me when you look at this information? There was a sequence. Ustein, no, my lord, he is misleading the court. Oibo! Hey! Misleading the court how? In all the information, there is a chronological flow of the information. Ustein, I don't agree. There must be a look at the whole day before we can say there is a chronologically anything. I stay. The reason why there is no chronology is because the information that was planted to create impression that there was communication between Kelly's number and I choose number 5's number. Ustein, I can't answer on that one. I worked on information I received from Sergeant Mushwana when he did downloads. Now he was throwing Mushwana under the bus, guys. Would you agree the document KKK is not a PDF? Ustein, yes. This document is capable of being converted. Ustein, I didn't change anything. I worked on what I received. Got done with his cross-examination, and to think that was doing the Lord's work. Hey, I can't kesana. Masiyokuzwa ke uthi, let's hear. Yathini Black Mamba, yathini uzwide omuhle. Nxumalo uzwide, wathini uzwide, guys. Hayi wafika ke uzithulele kaZwide. Wathi, come here, sir. Yena ke, he's very respectful. Uzithulele, guys. You know this about him, right? Can we please like the live? Kindly please like 30 likes, 80 people, unless we have intruders. But if it's not intruders, kindly do the things, guys. Like the live, do the super thanks, do the gifting, whatever. Please do the things there. Thank you so much. Anyway, let's go to Nxumalo. Nxumalo, did you pick up any differences with regard to your information and the Vodacom? On that of Vodacom with regard to the transaction on the 2nd August 2014? Ustein, no. Unqumalo, the time is 22:40, 23, everything is the same. Ustein, I didn't see the difference. Unqumalo, and 15 October, 17:33:57. Ustein, no. He says there was no difference, guys. Unqumalo, in relation to the Section 205 records of Miss Pinky, Ustein, yes. Unqumalo, when one looks of the document, there is information of call data. Ustein, yes. Unqumalo, what is that? Ustein, PDF converted to Excel spreadsheet. Okay, Unqumalo, when did you first see it? Ustein, in 2020. You listen to that, in 2020. Ne? When did you first see it? He says in 2020. Okay. Thank you, Lifate. Thank you so much. And then, Unqumalo, I am going to be direct that the PDF of Vodacom is not the same as what is there. For instance, in that document beamed before the court, there is a contact code. There is also lack. You see that, Ustein, yes, and cell ID. Okay, guys. Unqumalo, there is information that is in that document. Wait, I think there's something there that I missed. And then he was asked what is lack. Guys, he said lactitude. He said lactitude, guys. And I went to look for lactitude, and then I was looking for LAC. Where does it come? Where does it fit? I couldn't find it, guys. I was like, maybe I am a domkop. I'm a domkop of some sort. I was like, itani yoyiguglisha yini ilek lactitude lona. Hayini, guys. Abosteni mababoshwe. Ababoshwe, guys. Ababoshwe, because what is this now? Ababoshwe. I wanna show you what does LEC stand for. LEC in cell phone data analysis. Okay, wait, I'm gonna tell you now, guys, information. I wanna give you what they say LEC is. For Stain to say it's latitude, Kesan. I'm gonna tell you now, hold on. I'm gonna tell you now, I'm looking for the right one. Okay, yes, LEC means location area code. That's what the people that has met, that was Nite on our live earlier with Kwaz. It defines the geographical boundaries of individual location areas within a network. It identifies each location area, allows for precise location tracking. And then he said, yeah, that means latitude. Let me Google that latitude word, because if you know sure what is it? Hey, Ustein, guys. Hi, bo. Latitude meaning. Okay, here is the dictionary explanation. The angular distance of a place north or south of the Earth equator or of the equator. Hi, guys. Okay, maybe scope of freedom of action or thought. Okay. Usually expressed in degrees and minutes. Okay, at a latitude. Okay, all right then, sharp. And then on Unqumalo, there is information that in that document which is not in the Vodacom document. Ustein, no, I don't agree. Guys, the way he was so adamant with his answers. And then Unqumalo, is there a contact code? Ustein, I agree with you. Unqumalo, you agree the code is not in the document. Ustein, that is the statement by Pinky. Unqumalo, Miss Pinky compiled an affidavit and there were section 205s attached. Ustein, correct. Unqumalo, the information there is not the same as the one with Vodacom. Ustain, I agree, it's not the same. Yebana. And then, Unqumalo, can we go to the number ending 358 on 2nd August 2014 at 22:00? Remember, you told the court you did not spot a difference between the central data system and section 205. Ustain, yes. Unqumalo, I can spot the difference. Ustain, that's not the conversion I got. Yebana. Unqumalo, that's not what I worked. Sorry. Ustain, that's not what I worked on. I see there is a straight call there. Unqumalo, put on record for that transaction. Ustain, I can tell you that it is not my document. Unqumalo, for the record, please read. Ustain, 2nd August 2014, time 22:10. I can tell you that is not my document. Hey, guys. Kwabe kuyashuba ecourt. I hope you are following and listening properly. Unqumalo, what I'm putting to you from that information, the number you said belonged to accused number 5, contacted number 4358. Ustain, that is not the document I worked on. Like he was maintaining one standard now that, please, that's not what I worked on. Unqumalo, where is the difference on the document? Ustain, I don't even see it. Unqumalo, I am going to show you worked on this document. And then Unqumalo again, let's go to transaction of 15 October 2014. The data you had from the central data system of police, it was the same with the J1 regarding calls made to Kelly. Ustain, this is by the downloads. Unqumalo, I am going to show you this is the document you worked on. Ustain, let me answer before we waste time. You Mshula Unqumalo got offended. Kesana. He says, that is offending me, please. Why would you say such? Why would you say such? I respected you and I'm calling you a colonel. I'm calling you colonel here. And I've been calling you colonel. Even the first time last year when you were here, you were colonel to me. So why are you doing that? Why are you saying I am wasting time? I sweat and I worked on this. I sweat and worked on this. And then when you are telling me I'm wasting time, Nomalo was not having it. He was like, ungalinge baf. Ungalinge nje. Ungalinge. I think it said linani lel bun. Yeah, guys. And then Nomalo goes on. What were you saying? Ustain, no comment, my lord. Yo, Kanti. After that, that's all we are going to get. No comment, no comment. He got angry and started saying no comment, Kesanas. Okay, Unqumalo, is it correct? The first column of on 2nd August 2014 at 22:55, there was a call forward 3G Bethlehem. Ustain, yes. Unqumalo, and at 22:56, there was an SMS received from 358. Ustain, correct. Unqumalo, is it correct at 22:47 there was a call from 202 to 4358? Ustain, correct. Unqumalo, on 15 October 2014 at 17:33 call from 202 to 4358. Ustain, yes. I want to draw the attention of the court that column and mine are not the same. I only have 12 columns. Yay! Guys, it was a matter of column this, column that. And then Ustain, that is not my document. That document got more information than I got. If you look at page 23 of your exhibit, where it says the number Kelly Khumalo had contact with 202, which is accused number 5's number, on 2 occasions. Ustain, cell phone downloads compared with Vodacom. You said you're saying is that it was before and after. That was an era, and then so it was 2nd August and 15 October 2014 before the incident. Ustain, yes. So the calls were made on 2 different occasions. Ustein, yes. You didn't forget to mention the 2-hour rule. You thought about it while being cross-examined by my colleague advocate Mnisi. And then state, you know, who Ubaloy was objecting, saying that in July 2023, Ustein had mentioned this. Guys, kwabashushu ekhoti, kwabashushu, Ustein lost it, Ustein cracked, guys. By the time we went out of that courtroom, even through our television screens and our cell phones and our laptops, all I can tell you is that he folded and was like, yeah, yes, correct. After saying no comment. Guys, so Uzo, I think tomorrow morning this guy is going to finish. Sorry, and then Shololo is gonna take over. So Ustein Gesana, those are the things that he was doing in the courtroom. Guys, lies have short legs. Lies have short legs and they will catch up with you. Lies have short legs and they will catch up with you, guys. Yo, the things that we are seeing in that courtroom, not funny at all, guys. Not funny. Let me read your comments and then we can all go to bed. Okay, let's start from Mandla Kemota. Please do make a quick sum up. Namuhla didn't watch. Okay, I hope you are happy, Mandla. Mrs. Ayusha, hello. Edward, good evening. We can see Baloy and Gininda plus investigate must be arrested. Cooking evidence exposing itself. Well, Eddie, that's all I'm going to say. Sipho, Pinky uvikela umsebenzi wakhe uyabona ukuthi kubi. Ukhethe okuhle mbatha noni uyaphi sisi ngiyaphile nkosi uSipho. Stein will never come back. No, if by him, he has no choice. Marake, he can. The way he is acting there, he's acting as if he's the president of that court with his behavior. It's like ningangijwayeli kabi nini. Mangithanda mina ngaphuma la. Ngahamba mina wazwangithanda. Uda. Behavior yakhe. Upamela, good evening Pemi. Nhlakanipho Lubisi, kunjani mama elihle siyabona Nhlakanipho ngiyabonga. Unaledi Semetsa as for to stay, he resigned and not I didn't put all the notes because I had to go to a meeting. When now I heard that. And then he's like, you must remember that I resigned. I was like, wait, resigned? What you mean now? What you mean that you resigned? Didn't they say you retired? What is this now? Oh, you guys in that was a revelation. That was Revelation 101, guys. Naledi, that was a revelation in 101, okay, Sana, because I was like, the whole time they said he retired. And I remember Uhosi said he had to retire. Right now, he comes here himself and saying, I resigned. When Nana? Yo! Okay, WS, he wanted Stein to add that exhibit they had again, correcting with Vodacom Towers. Yeah, Usipo, he's no longer working. Moves is tired. He's no longer working. He's retired. Well, today we had other things. Gesana Corneliasi, hi Corneliasi, patience. Hi Noni, Rata is with state. Now all the defense is mistreated by the judge in front of the witnesses. Only Rata will call the senior colonel. Rata is already. Amela, speaking of that, Colonel, he was like, I'm gonna call you Colonel. I'm like, we don't care, sir. Like, sir, judge, we don't care. Call him whatever. As he's a sir. We don't care. How? Umlambo, yes, Noni, judge for me. Cornelius Rata had no voice today. Yeah, Ramsey dealt with him. Mrs. K, the whole judge, the most respected man in that room, says he will call him Colonel on behalf of Nis. He even went as far as saying, okay, fine, when you are addressing him, you will speak directly to me. And then I was like, I know, CPR, guys. And then Usipo, God is dealing with him big time. Conscience is eating. It must eat them. Usipo Colonel lies a lot, yo. Paid sailor helmet and accessories. Asali, you, I'm sorry. Assalamualaikum, sister. Much love from Malaysia North family. Thank you so much, Malaysia. Hello, hello. How are you there? Mrs. K, the judge is too old for this case. He's losing it a bit. I can imagine if there were no cameras. Yo. I think he even forgets about them. Don't you think so? Now I believe that he forgets that there are cameras, guys. Isn't that so? Because the things that he does. Oh, patience. Remember Perry Rue was talking about the Hawks being called when on the day Senzo was killed. Now the senior citizen was working for the Hawks. I started to believe that Perry allegedly. Okay. Oh, may not be Ruru. Okay. Mrs. K, he should be taken from court like what they did to Advocate. Yes, actually, yes, I agree. Tokozan, even if Stan uses the 2-hour rule, how is it possible that the courts have same minutes and seconds, only hours changed? That's impossible. Kudlaliwe ngathi. Skills DJs yatetema in that courtroom. Boy, na kubi kunzima. Lufata, thank you so much for the super thing. Usipho Maluleke, hello Usipho. Uqaqambile Gumbela. Kelly is said to have been using a ZTE phone when she called or received a call from IQ's 5. The question should be asked whether those phones were capable of communicating via BlackBerry net. Good point. Good point. Good point. Another lapo. Good point. Let's do this. Sorry. Let's do this with your comment there. Okay. Sipho ziyabipha ecourt. Tebuho, good evening. Uray Ncitha, theni ngathi yi-Wi-Fi ka-Ililita le yakho. What is Ililita? I don't know Ililita. Carol, Mnisi so politely explained the meaning of AM and PM to stay. Mnisi can get a punch in with style. Yeah, when you are going to act domos, you must be treated like that. Ne? When you are going to act for people, they must deal with you the way you are coming to them. Okay. And then, where are we? Patience. The dish is burning and the chef is adding oil, not water. Rata is preparing to attack Advocate Msholo. Maybe that's why he was quiet, ne? And then Utreva Williams, you are a beautiful morning rose. Thank you so much. Freshly picked from my beautiful rose. A garden when you smile. It sends a sweet smelling fragrance floating in the atmosphere straight to my heart. That's your beautiful smile. Thank you so much. Stop charming me. Usipho stain will disappear like Busasapo. Can you first agree the situation before he disappears, please? Agrees the whole situation, BN agrees and say this and this, name drop like nobody's business. Once you are done, then you can disappear the hell out. We don't care. The info is in record. Don't you think? He embarrassed his wife who followed him to Pretoria and was bragging about her. I wouldn't be impressed with such a husband. No, me, he was going to sleep in these chairs to me. Never. I guard of a dom husband. I would never. You cannot have a dom. If you are a gent, you can't be dom shem. What about the kids that you are supposed to create? You are going to make dom kids, must you? No, don't come and infect my DNA with nonsense. No, Now, Mushem, Mrs. K, I would have a problem. Pinky Njemla, he resigned, not retired. Pinky. Uzipho, and whose expense was that wife sponsored to attend the court? Okay. Was there a sponsor? Alfie Rata will be yawning the whole day tomorrow because he's busy trying to find a law that will be in his favor while defending the witnesses. No, tomorrow he's gonna be Senzo Meiwa when Mshololo starts his cross-examination, unless Mshololo finds a way to deal with him decisively. Now I pray for the spirit of Mshololo to be very calm. No emotions, nothing. Exactly like she handled Pinky. I pray that she handles the situation like that. Tebucho, thanks for the update. Mara, they poke more holes in this cooking of Baloy. I did catch up. It looks like somehow Rata has been reprimanded. Ramsipili dealt with him now. That's my understanding. He dealt with him. I remember there was a time the way he was so not okay, guys. Umalo was telling him, because there was some silence for at least maybe a minute to two. Obviously, he was going to ask, what are we waiting for? What's going on? So Umalo saw it fit to put him. I'm asking the state to assist me there to beam something. Yo, what? And then do they have that? Then what's your problem? Yo, I was like, hi, Bona. Usipo asthma. What else? Sitting that. Guys, no. Usipo, lady, see the way Judge Matavens wanted to please the pothole fixer, a whole high court judge that was embarrassed. Like, ma'am, that was embarrassing. Oh, that was embarrassing to say the least. That was so embarrassing. Guys, no. I will call you the Kennedy. Me, I will call you the... but for the why? Sure. Guys, I was like, hayi bo, baba kabantu lona manje. Sikwini lana kwenzekalani? Sekezo ukunyukelwa ukuphukelwa usho hi. Yena ayakwini uStain. Oh. Bona Umnisi did the things, ne? Umnisi did the things and mop the flippant floor with the Umnisi mopped the floor with uStain, ne? And then I thought Umnisi was using I thought Umnisi mopping the floor, and Umnisi was mopping the house floor. Umalo uzwide yena decided, you know what, ngiyakubona wena uclean endlini. Mina, no, I'm not gonna be cleaning no house. Sizoshaya namabala. We are cleaning outside. In fact, bebeshayela amangcwaba. Guys, Umalo, you guys, you will remember that I've been like growing to respect Umalo here and then. Son, after today, I respect him it for Umalo, because he cleaned a graveyard in uStain. He cleaned a graveyard in uStain like nobody's business. He was cleaning a graveyard in uStain. Actually, do you know what Umalo did? Umbeke emva kwe-Ford Ranger warhuqa. Umbeke le warhuqa i-Ford Ranger wagqiba wanyuka i-Table Mountain wenjenje. Wanyuka i-Drakensberg wenjenje wathi ngizokufundisa abantu. Uhamba nge-Ford Ranger or i-Toyota Hilux umnyuka naye pha. Yo, umenzeni guys? Umenzeni? Yo. Hayi shana bekushubile. Bekushubile enkantolo guys, bekushubile, angifuni nje ukungatsho. Bekushubile. Hello Muhlezi, spring cleaning in the court. No, guys. No. That was a clean job that Nxumalo did, guys. A clean job. He did a clean job without any assistant. Relaxed, calm, cool, collected. He did a clean job. Umophile sana. Ebephethe iharafu eyenzani wacleana. Yey ucleane amangcwaba kwaclean sana. Yo. Ebengathi uvakashela ingcwaba esekudala abefamily bengasalivakasheli wathi ngizolishanyela. Mrs. K Nxumalo must take his time tomorrow and don't get pressured by Stanley who wants to go. No, that's not his business. I wish Nxumalo actually takes his time furthermore until lunchtime and then they leave so that this man comes back on Monday. I wish he does that. Ingalankala, sawubona Ngalankala. I wish he does that. Like honestly. Yo, wena Nkalankala uzwide uvele wayoshayela amangcwaba wathi ngizocleana ngawe. Makaqeda ukucleana ngaye amangcwaba wanyuka wathatha highlights okanye Ford Ranger wambophelela emuva guys, wamhuqa wanyuka naye. Yo guys, kanti wena Raymond uhlala kuphi? Where do you stay? We watch the case njeva. We watch on YouTube. It's on YouTube. 10 o'clock until 3:30. Monday to Friday. On YouTube, the channel SABC. Guys, yo. Hi, Sandra. Marake, my highlights for today. I'm gonna call you a Colonel. And then before that, it was Ramsipili. No, Mgomezulu saying, listen here. You are an ordinary citizen. These are titles. You are going to cry over titles. And those are ranks. You are no longer a cop. He was not using my language. Of course, he was using the court proper language. I'm saying it in different language. But, bamtshelile shem. Bamtshelile. Hi Mtrobele ngiyaphila njani? Like I was so happy guys. I don't want to lie. I was so happy with how things went. I was so happy. Guys, defense has done an incredible job. I don't care what happens to this case. I don't care. I pray to God that Judge Rota does the right thing. I pray that he does the right thing. I pray that even at the end, even though his behavior is like this, I pray that he does the right thing. That's my prayer. That's my humble prayer to God. That even though his behavior is showing all these signs, but please. Do you know what else I love about what happened today? What I love about what happened today is that these guys came and showed Judge Rata ukuthi, after you intimidated us yesterday, we are going to deal with you. And I loved how Nxumalo dealt with the whole situation because he is never disrespectful. No one can ever fault him when it comes to respect. No, they can't. In that courtroom, he has never screamed at anybody. He has never. So they can't. Sorry, the judge did not even try to distract Nxumalo, guys. Not even once. He allowed him to be. He did his job peacefully. He did his job peacefully, Nxumalo. There was no noise. There was no distraction of some sort. There was a pen, right? Now I don't even hear it. Now, guys, when I know something won't change, no matter what I say, I ignore that, and then as a result, if you are a person that always shouts at me when you speak to me, what I do, when you start speaking, I switch off and I see your lips are moving. I don't hear what you are saying. So when it comes to that pen, when people are complaining about the pen, I don't even hear no pen. I used to hear it. And when I actually told my brain that this judge is not going to stop that pen thing. So I blocked it in my head. I don't hear the pen. I don't hear the pen anymore. Guys, what a peaceful day. Guys, 66 people, 64 likes. This is so great. I love it. I love it. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you. I appreciate what you are doing. Those 2 people, that means I have my people here, not intruders. Come on, the last person must come with that like, please. 65 likes, 66. Come on, guys. Those likes, come on. Let's go to Raymond. Is the one that was asking, where do you get this information from? Raymond, come on. And then Patience, I will put 2 hours on Rata's head. He will be the twin. I am good, thank you. Okay, Mtrobele, Ray. It's the only way Rata can redeem himself. Yeah, the only way for him to redeem himself. Can he do the right thing, please? Do the right thing. Do the right thing, because the right thing to do is to dismiss this case and say, guys, we've wasted a year's time, or we've wasted 2 years, 4 years. And then he must, when he gives his judgment, he must apologize to Bongani and say, I am sorry. Like he normally does to people there, that courtroom, the people that he likes. He must say, Mr. Ntanzi, I am very sorry for what you went through. I recommend that you go and sue the state. He needs to say those things. That's how he will redeem himself in my eyes. He needs to say those things and apologize, and also say to the guys, I know some of you are serving sentences for other cases that are not related here. However, that being the case, it does not mean you should be framed for a crime that you did not do. It was unfair. He needs to say those things. Go and sue the state for all the pain and everything that you suffered because of this current case. He needs to say those things to the guys and profusely apologize to Bongani, please. Now that is the only way for me. That I will take him serious. Let me see what. Then whose comment I haven't read? You know what? Today I realized the judge is a state property with Baloy and Sibande. Yeah, ne? Pinky, where Mrs. K. Baloy's responsibility is to make sure that Stein doesn't go back before finishing giving his evidence. We don't care. If Monday he needs to be here, he must come back. That's it. In Kalakala, it seems like even the judge was calmed down by Mgomezulu and finished off by Ramsu. Nje. They dealt with him decisively, and then Umniswam finish her off. They are tired. Una Mlambo, hours number 65. I forgot today. Thank you so much. As long as you came in to do it, I love it, guys. Uramotse emotional Glakabane Husane Kimshololo Onyisa Steni. Yeah. Hausane Kimshololo. Yep. I'm tribule. Uyabana njeba. You see today, this one Uzwide Ngumalo. He was mopping the graveyard with him and driving a Toyota Hilux or a Ford Ranger, going up the Drakensberg mountain with him. Tomorrow, I want Mshololo to put him inside the grave, 36 under, even if it's 650 under. He must put him there, inside the grave. Deep hole. He must put him deep in the deep hole, Kesan. That's what I want Mshololo to do. She must do that. Mrs. K, is he really 78? Why did they bring him back on the bench? Maybe they wanted someone who's gone. Why didn't they bring Muhweng, guys? Because he's fresh. Just mind you, looks fresh. They should have brought Muhweng for this case. I think we would have been done by this case by now. Trouble uzithwele ijaji ngeke ukubone lokho kuloya mkhulu, never again. Umlambo, no, even now, Noni, he should apologize to them every time there is a postponement. Yeah, but because he is who he is. We ladies see, if they don't call me Colonel, I don't know what I'm doing here. I might as well leave. Please excuse yourself, said Miss. How about that judge? Sorry, that man. Why is he so arrogant? What gives him? And the judge can't even call him to order, guys. That's the weirdest part. Ukwazi earlier today, she said that maybe he has some leverage against these people and they are scared of him. Now they are in the begging seat. They are begging and begging. Because it's like, if I want, I can just leave if I want. Trouble, did you hear what the colonel said? I resigned. Yeah, that was one of the highlights of today. Tina, all along we knew that we knew him as a guy that went on early retirement. Can't all along umuntu resigning. Somewhere in this life, somebody said that he is still very young. He's 50 years old. No, I don't know his age. Someone said that in somewhere, I don't know whether there on the SABC comment section, but somewhere in these lives that are of YouTube that I'm always in, someone said something along those lines. I was like, I thought the Raymond, I'm referring to the question posted to Limping Donkey by Advocate Ngumalo. He swept the Limping Donkey under. I'm sorry, I misunderstood you. I'm sorry. Why are you lewd? Why are you making me a 30%er? You are outing me, Raymond, as a 30%er now, that right there. Every time I tell 30%ers, please, if you can't read between the lines, don't you dare. Now you just made me a 30%er, I guess, son. I don't like you this evening. I'll like you tomorrow morning. Oh my goodness. Usipho, the case was supposed to be presided by Judge Museneke. No, yeah, we do have good judges, guys. We do. We actually do have good judges. Mrs. K, he can leave them or apologize because they are dragging and wasting state funds. He can't leave them. Okay. Usipho, he saw it coming, hence he resigned. He knew. I'll get you. I'm gonna get you. He's being catched now. The only thing that will make me have a bit of mustard seed faith on Rata is if tomorrow, when Stein is done, he says, wait here, sir. She calls the police. He says, get this man arrested. That's the only way he can start by there to redeem himself. Get this man arrested. He has committed forgery. A perjury in this court. That's what the judge needs to do tomorrow, in my view. That is exactly what this judge is. If he is being a fair judge, if in any competent court, that's what happens. He's supposed to be arrested, this guy. They must stephanize him tomorrow. While he's saying his flight is for 4 o'clock, no. His van must wait outside Pretoria North Gauteng High Court. It must be there. The blue lights must be like, wee, coming to fetch him. That's what he's supposed to. Yeah, when I know it won't happen, but it's a wish. That's the right thing. I'm trouble where I get the local pela. Judge is a white man trapped in a black man body. I tell you, he wish. And the anger that he has against people that are disrespecting, according to him, he takes it as if Mgomezulu Ramsipile Mnisi, even Nomalo, I'm sure he felt like you are disrespecting this man. I'm sure he felt like this man is being disrespected here by these darkies. I'm sure. Which is sad, Gesana, for him. Very sad. Guys, it's 11:06 now. Thank you so much for the support and for everything that you've done for the channel. I'm even tired. Yeah, guys, I can talk for an hour. For an hour, guys. I remember when I was in high school, my mom was so adamant that she wants me to be a nurse, and I was like, me? No, not happening. Yeah, like, and At least I had intelligence, and they took me to maths and physics class, and I was like, I don't want to be here, guys. Whatever that I will do, I will be talking in that career. I'll be doing the talking. They took me to maths class, Kesana, forcefully. I failed because I didn't want to be there. I didn't want to be there. So if my mom was still alive, I was going to tell her, look what I do now. And when you forced me into a mathematics class, including the principal, because you guys thought I was capable. Imagine. So look at me today. I'm doing what I love, sitting and talking. Sitting and talking. And what's nice about this YouTube thing is that you are not limited. You say exactly what you want to say without having, if you are working for SAPC, you can't say this, you can't do that, there's no control. As long as you don't offend people, as long as you don't talk about things that did not happen, as long as you talk about things that happened, things that are there, as long as you don't make up stories. Thank you, Sipho. Sweet dreams now. Where Andy, so I'm sure akalalanga urata. Uzolala njani sisi? Good night, Tim Trouble. Patience, Judge Tough, and looks like devil's assistants. Highway now. Ubaba Kolowana. Good night, Lady C. Mrs. K. I personally think he doesn't want to see people who are showing brilliance. He feels challenged. Why? Unless he's narcissistic. Only narcissists are behaving like that. If he's narcissistic, then I would understand. Trouble. I wish to know what lecture tomorrow they will get from the judge. Highly possible, Wena. Very highly possible. I am the man in the world. Your hair, please. Why? You are the man in the world. No, the man in the world is God. So please, some belief. What about my hair? I don't have hair. What you want? What you gonna do with my hair? I have African hair. What you want? What you gonna do with it? Huh? What next? My nail. My nails next. My legs after. My feet. Umlambo, this is why we had all these long lectures to waste time when he knows Stain is leaving on Friday. Hey, he wasted time that day, guys. I'll never get over it. He wasted time, right? He wasted time, shame. Okay, guys, good night. I'm not gonna watch next. Bye-bye, guys. Enjoy your night.